Well, hello. Welcome, everybody. Oh, he's sad he doesn't get to go outside. But it's Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. Little one, can't you be thankful? He fell down and scratched his hand when he was outside earlier. You want to sit in that chair? Watch Daddy draw. There you go. Here's a controller for you that controls nothing. All right, so this is for the bonus comic that comes with Otis Stein, and I decided to add a page to it. I've decided to add a page to it because I can. Oh, he did? That actually does control something. All right, sorry, bud. You can't play with it. Daddy, you actually changed something on Daddy's screen for a second. Here, play with this. Fine, I'll get you a different... I'll unplug it. How about that? There you go. Easily solved. All right, well, careful though, Gary. This is a bonus comic for Otis Stein, so this isn't Steven Starlight. This is a little like comic sort of in the style or vein of a Jack Chick track, as far as its format. It's not exactly a track, but more of just like a little bit of fun. And I decided to add a page to it because it was I just felt like the ending was not concluded with the story, but it didn't feel like it was really done, I guess. Gary's disappointed it's not the end of Steven Starlight. I'm getting closer on Steven Starlight. The issue I'm having right now is that the part that I'm drawing is really action heavy, and so I feel a little intimidated to draw it. Now, I am drawing it, and it has turned out well, I think. Oh. But... Oh, yeah. But it, at the same time, is daunting. So, it's a daunting task for one such as me, who has not done any of this stuff before. It can be a little challenging to try to figure out how to say things, because comics have a certain... Whoa, careful, buddy. Why are you falling? You wanted to be in Daddy's chair? No, you gotta stay in that chair. You know, there's a certain language to comics. I was gonna say video games, because he's playing with a video game controller right now. But there's a certain language, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out. Where am I on Steven? Well, it's hard to say, because I planned it out for about 12 pages. To be about a 12-page comic. But when I planned it out like that, I didn't really know how many pages it would take for me to convey this action part. Which is really like the big part of the story. So I want to do it right. So it is taking a few more pages than I wanted. But, so I don't really know, to be honest with you. It may be longer than I had supposed it was going to be. I started, I think, I don't know what page number it is, but when all is said and done, there will be a 12-page, there will be a 24-page total comic done, because the backup story, The Mighty Orc, is such that it is able to be shortened if need be. What is it, buddy? Yeah, that's Daddy's phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Check reference here of what this is a character in the comic, and I've got the originals right over here somewhere. What is it, buddy? I don't know what you're saying. Let's see. P Money says, "While I got here, this is a perfect chance to check on my." Well, I got Gary here. This is a perfect chance to check on my tracking for my Titan and my Bigfoot bill too. Both right now are in Southern Ontario during our Thanksgiving long week. Gonna take forever to get here. Poor P Money now. The Canadian Postal Service is doing you no favors. That's for sure. No favors, I say. Let's give this girl some hair.
You ready to come? Say bye-bye to everyone.
Bye. Oh, that was cute. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I am excited to get this finished. I'd been putting off finishing the lettering, and I needed to get it done, so I finished that up this morning, and then as I was finishing it up, I thought I might need another page anyways, but I felt like today it just needed another page. Something to make it feel more complete, so yeah, it's working out though. I get to do a little stream this morning, and you guys get to see my process a little more as I figure this out. Like, come more like this. So Lady Vixen and I have been watching The Simpsons, early Simpsons episodes, and they are like some of the most wholesome things. I think they have a lot of heart to them that I didn't recall there being. Not that everyone is a winner, but it's really interesting to think about the change in culture where today they're pretty much all gags or like some sort of political statement or something with these shows, and it's really sad to see something that was like ultimately just about some good storytelling and like a little bit of a parody of the sitcom. And nowadays everything has to be over the top craziness and ultimately like unwatchable for the regular person, I think. Oh, P Money says, I watched The Birds last night. I hadn't watched that since I was a kid, and this morning I saw hundreds of birds in a pond. Now, most would think they were getting ready to go south, but he knows better. Gary's watching The Amazing Race. I never got into The Amazing Race. I think my family, back when it first started, we watched it maybe... Oops, how did that happen? Let's merge these two layers. We never really... We started watching one season, and then, I don't know, we just didn't keep with that. A lot of people liked it. It was winning Emmys and stuff like that for best competition show or whatever it was, game show, whatever they call them at the Emmys. What's The Amazing Race? Basically, I believe it's usually two-person teams. They have to follow clues in order to know where they're supposed to go next in the world. And then they're basically they travel around the world following these clues. And that's it. We watched the first season of Survivor, and then I don't think we ever watched another. We were really into that the first season. We watched a lot of American Idol, though, when I was in high school, I want to say. And then that got old. I don't like her face here. Her face is bothering me. Still bothering me. Sometimes I have the hardest time with female faces. I'm trying to get them to look feminine. It's like a male face, I can always just do like, you know, very... Oh, this is... But, you know, basically prominent brow and then strong chin and cheekbones that come out like this. But females, not so much. Oops. Apparently I'm... That's not good. I'm drawing on the page with my background. That's not what I wanted. The panel thing with my background, so I'll have to fix that. Yeah, we just watched the first season. What up, Timothy Best? Gary says, I've never been able to get into Survivor. We watched the first season, and then we would like tune in every once in a while. Don't forget to save. But we weren't huge fans of it. Alright. This character is actually an angel, so we need to give her some wings here. Yeah. I haven't watched a reality show. I don't know in how long. Well, it's not true. I don't watch like those competition reality shows or those ones. I'll watch like we used to watch the one with Chip and Joanna Gaines, Fixer Upper. When that was on, we watched that. We watched Dr. Pimple Popper. That's a fun one. I would watch My 600-Pound Life. If you guys are familiar with that one. What's up, Jalapeno Milk? Oh, Storage Wars. Yeah, Storage Wars was fun. When they would find something really nerdy, that was always why I watched it, to see what they'd find. Oh, American Pickers I like. Yeah, the vehicle restoration shows on Netflix right now. There's the one from Canada, Rust Valley, and there's another one I can't remember the name of, but we watched those. We liked those. Gotham Garage, yeah. Gotham Garage, that's a good one. I think I'm done submitting things to Mike's critique show. Unless people think I should submit the Boromir drawing from this week's Drawn and Quartered. Ah, shoot. I always forget what I'm doing. It's no big deal. I just merge the layers again. Gotta erase it anyways later. Yeah, you can't take it too personal. But sometimes it's, art is a personal thing. You put a lot of effort into it and you're really proud of what you've done. And so that's something I think when people do shows like that, they need to keep in mind, is that people do have feelings. And a lot of times they have put a lot of effort into something. And I think it's good to treat. I don't like that. Too thick for hair. Basically, the idea is you should keep that in mind, that people have feelings. They've put a lot of effort into things. And to just savage it, mockery, and not that there was mockery, but sometimes there's mockery and other things. I think it's best to do it with as kind as possible, just because the reality is people are in different places with their art. What they're looking for is not, hopefully they're not just looking for pats on the back. Oh, you're doing great, keep it up. Actual criticism, but at least, a little bit of recognition that they've tried. This muscle's still coming out too far. That's better. Oh, let's see. Yeah, don't be lazy. That's right. Laziness. That I think, I mean, I've said it before in other things. That was the one thing that bothered me about when I submitted something sequential, was being called lazy, because I'm certainly not lazy. Spent a lot of time on that, a lot of effort, and I didn't think that was a fair criticism of the art itself. That was a criticism of me based on an opinion and not a fact. So. His hand looks super messed up, but it's all good. We'll do the hands later. Let's see. They're looking for ellipses, not periods. Yeah. Jalapeno milk says, I'm all the taste and none of the flavor. That's why it's called jalapeno milk. Yeah, where do I go from here? Not someone trying to stop them. Yes. Exactly. So my advice for anybody doing those critique shows is actually be kind, because then you're going to get people to actually submit their artwork. Over time, if everyone's just getting savaged without any praise of like, oh, you've done this well, I don't think it's a lasting thing. But I could be wrong. I'm no expert. I only play one on TV. Yeah, David Finch's live critique. There's a reason why why that will do well, I think, and that's because it's not about being, brutal. It's about helping people, or it should be at least. Again, not a critique of anyone specific. I've seen multiple people do it. Yeah, when a dad is roughhousing with his kid and forgets to hold back. Sure. I'm not sure what you're referring to. They sell art for like 500 big ones, so there's an expectation of skills. Like there is a perceived tier. Whose perception? And who sells it for 500 big ones? Certainly not me. Unless we're talking about 500 pennies. Jalapeno milk. It's like when my rival sends a death ball to the center of the planet and tells me there's 5 minutes left before it explodes, and I say, I am the hope of the universe. I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth, ally to good, nightmare to you. Oh, so there's an expectation of skills for them. Is that what you're saying? The people doing critiques? Because they do charge a lot? let's not worry about that right now. Oops. Hello, some big jerk. Welcome. Yeah, I think submitting something that is a sequential art thing, I think that's the best thing you can do for those submission shows, because then you're getting you're actually getting the expertise about how to indicate something or how to lay out a panel or a page, and thinking outside of the box. You're not as you may not be as proficient, you probably are not as proficient at that as a professional who's been doing it a long time. So that, I think, is the most valuable thing. I don't think I would submit something that wasn't sequential, because that's what I'm looking for the most help with. It's like I can go and study how to draw. I can buy books on how to draw the figure and all of those things, and I don't really need a comic book professional to critique those necessarily. I hate when I don't switch to the right layer. Let's see, what else are we saying? My posture while I'm drawing? I think a good posture would be to have your back straight up and not hunched over, but it really depends on how I'm doing it. A lot of times I'm bending over this screen. But my back doesn't usually bother me to do that, so I'm probably not the person to ask. I tend to move around a lot as well. I probably do sit up and then I go forward, and that's probably the best thing, I think, is just not staying in a single position. I think this arm right here needs to be adjusted. Might be a little too big. Let's see, P Money. I have an awesome piece of art I made while on break at work. That's cool. Oh, found it. I just posted my great work of art on Mike's Twitter thread. All right, let's take a look at it. That's not the search, that's the tweet. P Money. P Money loves all, especially hamburgers and bacon. Tweets and replies. I don't see it. Oh, here we go. We got it here. Here's P Money's masterpiece. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm interested to see what Mike thinks about it. Let's go in and erase this blue line. Now that we don't need it anymore, I put it on the wrong layer, of course. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, I don't think there could be anything wrong with it. It's a masterpiece, and frankly, there's no criticism that's even could be leveled at it, to be honest with you, P Money. I can't believe I drew all this blue line on the wrong layer. I mean, I can. It does sound like something I would do. Boom. There we go. There's our angel.
Have you saved recently?
I've not. I may have. I don't remember. Boom. Jim Lee could find what's wrong with P Money, but not Mike. True. Factual. All right, there we go. There's our angel. She's got wings and stuff. And then she's going to be talking. But I think I should move her to the other side of the panel, to be honest with you. Boop. All right. Fantastic work on my part. Doesn't get any better than that, for me, at least. Oh, wait, thank you, P Money. That's the intention, that's the point. That's what I was going for. Do I like jazz? Oh, that's alright. It's okay, I guess. I'm gonna show you guys a little preview page 1 of this bonus comic that comes with Otis Stein. Actually, I'll show you the cover. Yeah, I'll show the cover. Boom! Amazing. What do you think? Pretty neat, huh? Pretty neat stuff. P Money says, okay, my hour break is done. I got to get back to work. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks, P Money. Appreciate you being here. Yes, it is, some big jerk. It is formatted like a chick tract. Fortunately, I don't have to do the other formatting. I'm just drawing, and then I'm going to send these files over to Skinny, and he's going to figure out how to print them out and put them together. Thank God. It should be fun. It's not, I mean, it's just having fun with the idea of a chick tract. It's not, you know, I know a lot of people have made chick tract stuff that's meant to be more offensive. This is not meant to be offensive, at least. Almost looks like some sort of a kanji or something. I'm sure it's not anywhere close. To my untrained eye, it does. Oh, it's on this layer. Yeah, this layer. Yeah. There we go. There's the last page. I don't want to spoil the ending, so I'm not going to letter this last page, but I thought it needed something. It needed, like, the page. Basically, it ended with a story, but a lot of times in a chick tract, you get sort of a little message at the end, like, oh, what will you choose? Or, are you going to respond today? So that's what I went for with this, is just to have one more page where this character is asking how you're going to respond to the situation that you've been presented with. It's the wrong layer. This arm's a little wonk. Yeah. Yes. All right, let's have some fun drawing something. We did work. Now let's draw something for fun. Let's draw another face. Let's do an actual circle. That's better. All right, we're doing a face here. We're going to make it a cartoon face. We've got to add some features. Let's make this guy real, like a skeleton, real gaunt. So his head's going to come out here like this. And tall, long. Make his forehead a little bit bigger. Eyebrows real sharp and pointy. Name him Bone Meal. Is that a thing? Did I save? No. Boom. Saved. All right. We're done with that. Close out of it. Close out of that. Is that a thing? Are you making a joke? Or should I actually name him Bone Meal? I'm going to give him my favorite kind of eyes. Also Jalapeno Milk's favorite kind of eyes. Just empty, soulless eyes. All people are frauds, and they deserve to have soulless eyes. colors don't match. It's better. Not perfect, but better. Maybe we should give him a more, let's say, more long, like straight nose, something like this. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll give him a big, crazy hair, like he's right out of a Japanese anime show. Boom. We'll name him Go To. What do you think? Do you like Go To? Oh, Go To. There you go. Achoo! Thank you, Lady Vixen. That's the kind of professionalism. I mean, I could have just pushed the mute on my microphone, but that wouldn't have been comedy. So I'm all about the comedy here. Boom, there we are. Perfect. What a character we've designed here. His name is Go To. Go To Shul. Well, hello, Cross Comics. I made you a character. His name is Go To Shul. He's a villain. He wants everybody to go to Shul. Still haven't gotten my Canadian Shield comic, but I haven't gone to the post office to ask about it. I've never not gotten a package I've been told was sent. Something from Amazon did get lost. Delivered to the wrong house one time, and so I called and said, hey, I didn't get this package, and then Amazon sent me a replacement, and then the people down the street brought it, the original, And I called Amazon. They said I'd just keep it. Okay. Boom. Everything is satisfactory. Zippity doo-dah. Zippity A. Go to school. Here to stay. Oh, I keep singing that song. That's going to get me canceled, man. That's from Song of the South. You're obsessed with that game, Timothy Best. And you won't rest until I play it. And everyone in the world plays that game. There, now he's got arms. Pretty impressive. I'll just pretend this is a rock star. I'll find someone that looks sort of like this, and then I'll post this as my Inktober drawing for today. What rock star looks like this? Did I just draw Doug TeNapel? He was in a rock band. Boom, there we go. Solid work, Timothy Best. Solid work. Let's make him saying something Doug TeNapel-esque. Everything is trash. Everything is trash. I don't know why he likes Phantasy Star, but there we go. There's my Inktober for the day. Rockstar Doug TeNapel. Power Rangers is almost trash. I don't know about that. I think it is trash. Everything okay in there? Yeah. Why do you think he's saying Phantasy Star Timothy Best on his shirt? Why is he wearing a Phantasy Star shirt? Saying everything is trash. That's the question we have to figure out. That's the existential question of the day. Come now. That is, look at this thing it's saying. Like, I have it turned on so that it should recognize that as touching and not do that, but maybe that got turned off. I don't know. I'm not going to spend the time right now to try to figure it out. Boom. Fantastic. Look at this artwork. Amazing. Amazing. Simply amazing. Give him a blue shirt here. Are you kidding me? Where did I miss something? Right there. That's enough. These two things. Come now, sir. Come now, sir. Simply impossible. That's the wrong layer, of course. And color. Fantasy Star. That actually worked, kind of. Like and share? Sure. You're going to be doing an auction right now? Right now? Just kidding. It's not till 3 p.m. Eastern time. What are you going to be auctioning off? Canadian Shield? If I buy a Canadian Shield from you now, wouldn't that be funny if I bought one from your website and I got that one before I got my crowdfunded one? I have no proof that they actually exist at this point. Will I really take Jiminy Cricket, Jason Robinson, his word for it? I don't know. See, he didn't get a physical copy of the Canadian Shield. He only got a physical copy of the Buckler Ashcan. Well, artwork? You're going to be selling artwork? Whose artwork? I mean, I assumed you'd be auctioning off artwork and not like used cars or something. Is it against the rules of Inktober to use color? That's my question. What are the rules of Inktober? Are there any? Oh, well, welcome, Nigel Movie Guy. Yeah, this is my channel. I play video games sometimes. I draw, as you can see. I do lots of different stuff. Welcome, man. Glad to have a new person. Always glad to have new people show up. You just do whatever you want when you want. Interesting policy. Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Does Jalapeno Milk have a car? You just flex your traps and lean back, lean back. But Nigel just falls into Dracula's traps, poor guy. Hopefully not talking about the same kind of traps there. That'd be a little odd. There we are. Look at this. Isn't it wonderful? What a wonderful drawing. Sometimes Jalapeno Milk thinks, would an idiot do what I do? And if I think yes, then I don't do that. Everything is trash except Fair Fantasy Star. Alright. So this drawing is trash. I'll just throw it away. I'll just crumple up what I drew it on and throw it away. Since it's trash. You know? Those are your words, not mine. Like and share, everybody. Like and share, as Lady Vixen likes to say. See, I usually have about this many people or more in here watching. And we want the channel to expand. Hypothetically, when we're at 1,000 subs, right? So let's say here. If for every 200 subs I get around 8 viewers. Let's say that's the norm, 8 to 10, right? Then we need to, when we're at 1,000, we should have about 40 to 50 viewers. That's the ideal. Hopefully more. When we're at 1,000, we'll have the equivalent number. Hopefully we'll build at that. It's the norm for my channel, Cross Comics, 8 to 10 viewers. It's the norm for my channel. I'm not speaking about anybody else's. What I'm saying is I want within the 1,000 that hopefully I will get at some point after this. Hopefully at least 32 more of those people that I get will become regular viewers. It's not unthinkable that it could happen. It's not impossible. But definitely for my shows, 8 to 10 or more is usually the norm. That's true. Gary does have over 1,000 subs. And he gets about 20 views watching at a time. It's true. I wonder when Gary got to 1,000. I'm trying to think. It's not like it's absolutely going to happen, right? Like hypothetically, I mean, I've seen people with 1,000 subs who have 1, 2, sometimes nobody watching their live streams. So it's not like it's a guarantee. However, it's a goal. It's a goal to be engaging and to get people to show up. That's why I don't live stream every day. One of the reasons why I don't try not to live stream every day is I don't want people to get burned out. Especially if my goal is to get this channel views. Live streams aren't necessarily good for that. Until you get really popular. So, Like PewDiePie's live streams are going to have tens of thousands of people watching them. Dr. Disrespect's going to have tens of thousands of people watching them. It doesn't matter. He can do a live stream every day. He's going to get that many people because they're very popular. But if you look at people who primarily do pre-recorded content, their live streams, they're not getting as many views on those usually as if they did a pre-recorded video. So I know it's a trade-off. With live streams, you build up a strong community that may be smaller, but if your videos are able to be shared and you can get popularity through videos being shared, live stream or pre-recorded, then you will hopefully get more. Well, Nigel, you have a goal, and that is to slay Dracula, to destroy him and defeat him for all time, or at least this year. So that is admirable. I don't have such a goal. You know what we didn't do? We didn't shade his nose. Beat him for all time till you play the game again or the next in the series. It's true. It's tragedy. Absolute tragedy. All right, well, I think I'm going to wind this up. We're done with the drawing. I'm just ranting at this point, and what's the fun in that? What's the fun in that? That's the question. I might come back later and play a video game tonight. It all depends on what we do the rest of the day. As always, liking and subscribing is good. Let's see. Jalapeno told you mean words? I'm sorry. It's not nice. All right, but seriously, it's time to be done. You demand an apology. Offense. Oh, tilted. Uh-oh. Well, I don't want the drama in my chat. Better in the chat. Better in the stream before drama erupts. Explosion! Fly far.